age 11 is when I got my first guitar. My dad bought me a guitar from the border from Paracho, Michoacan. They still sell them there. They're cheap guitars, but and then I learned one chord. I remember taught me how to play the C chord. That was the first chord I ever learned, and then I would just play from fret to fret. And I was just kind of self-taught. But yeah. So the next question, this is from Mario from Chiapas, Mexico. And he wrote in Spanish, but the translation is, who has been your major musical influences and what shaped your sound? So that's a good question. My my Latin friend. My influences, like I said, the Beatles was one of the first things that I ever got influenced by. That was because of my dad. But I'd have to say Oasis is the band. Noel Gallagher, the composer, and Liam Gallagher, the singer, that really made me the rock star that I am today. And I believe they're the last living rock stars besides myself. And a couple others that are still out there, like David Albarn, Gorillaz. He was in Blur before. There's so many good artists out there, but the things that you see on the radio and radio play isn't necessarily. It's pop music. It's pop means popular. The Beatles were pop, but then they went to India, did a bunch of acid, and came back and did Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band. You know what I mean? This is a complete, 180. But um, back to the question. So my influences, number one, from after the Beatles would be Oasis. Um, so my influences are Oasis, and then like everything that's like kind of like indie rockish, from Modest Mouse to Pinback to little local bands that I used to like, and then you can go up to Depeche Mode, New Order, and everything that's in the '80s from The Cure, and then it dropped really heavily in the '90s, which was the grunge era, post-punk, which Nirvana. As you can tell, I have a Nirvana tattoo. My first band was a Nirvana cover band, and we played all B-sides on Nirvana songs that were unknown. And shout out to my boy Alex up in heaven. He was